Microfarming for Dubia roaches. Let me show you how. Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. I am Scott. These are the inverts. So before we get into today's video, I just want to take you over there, show you something extra special. So come with me. So guys, if you follow me on Facebook, which is Scott Inverts, is my Facebook page, or if you follow me on TikTok, you may already know about these absolute little beauties we have in here. And there they are. There is Mummy. Daddy's at the back. These are Damon Medius. And we have about 30 or 40, look at this one. This one's just chilling out there. We have about 30 or 40 babies of these, and they're absolutely amazing. They're absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, basically what we did was we put a male and the female in together probably about 6-7 months ago. The male molted out and become mature, and then eventually they bred. But what we did was just keep that substrate damp, put food in, and just left them well alone, and look what we ended up with. And let's get back to today's video. Hey, so but back to today's video, which is microfarming for dubiaroaches. Microfarm. So what do we mean by microfarm? Which is, we've done setups for dubiaroaches in the past for people like myself that's got a big collection. But what if you're at home and you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, even 2, maybe 20 spiders, 20 inverts, 20 reptiles? What do? We don't need so many dubias. So what we want to do is set up a small culture, set up a small micro farm to get them going, and it is literally so easy, and it's going to save you pounds. It's going to save you money. So you need a cricket keeper. It doesn't have to be a brand new one. We're all about saving money, so if you've got an old one knocking around, that will be absolutely perfect. So you need one of these. You can actually get away with a smaller container, so if it's only sort of 3/4 the size of this, that'd be absolutely fine as well. But you do need a container, ventilation across the top. You're going to need 6 dubiaroaches, which is 5 females and 1 male. I'll put a link down into the description to where you can get these guys from, where you can get all the other bits from as well. But it is important that you only get 1 male to 5 females, because if you put 2 males in with 5 females, the 2 males are going to fight, they're going to cause aggro, and they're not going to breed. So that's quite important. When you buy these, just message whoever you're buying them off and just say, I want adults, and they shall send you adults. I'll show you what the adults look like in just a second. But what we're also going to need is a water source. Now I use 2. I use the Beastie drink, which this is not for anything other than your feeders. Tarantulas, reptiles and all the rest of it, do not put this in there with them, just put in proper pure water. This is just for the inverts only. We also need a carrot. You can use carrot, you can use grapes, you can use strawberries, you can rotate. It's so easy, but we do need a carrot, which also supplies a certain amount of water as well as providing a food source. But then Scott's inverts, Scottish oats. We also need some oats. It doesn't have to be Scottish oats, it could be any oats, it can be also porridge. But then what I also like to go do is the bug grub. You need some bug grub, and then we also need some egg crates. Now if you're stuck for getting egg crates this size and you think, well, eggs, I only buy 6 at a time, if you go into a small fruit and veg shop that also sells eggs and stuff like that, you'll find packs of 30 eggs. Just buy one of those. It normally comes with 2 of these, and 2 of these is more than enough. So guys, let's have a swallow of tea, bring it down, and let's set it up together. You're also going to need, before I forget, for the gel water, you don't need something deep. Do not use something deep, just in case the baby roaches, when they come along, go down in it and they can't get back out. So we used just a lid off an old sling pot. This was just nice and shallow as you can make it, and then we can just use a spoon, put some of the water gel onto that, and that's absolutely perfect. But don't use a deep water dish, like I said, just in case those babies, when they come along, go in there and they drown. And we don't want that, do we? So anyway, come over here and we'll bring you down, show you how to set it up. It is so simple. So we've got our cricket keeper just to hand. We're going to put in some of the Scottish oats. So we put some of those in, just enough to cover the bottom. Dead simple. I think I've just got enough just to cover the bottom. Give them a shape round, move them so it covers the whole floor. There we are. And then with your bug grub, just put about a quarter of what you've just put in with oats in there too. That's the dry feed. The babies will actually absolutely love all that, and they'll munch through it, not a problem. Now the egg crates, cut these up prior, just measure them up just so they fit perfectly down there like that. And we've got another one to go down there. There's two. With the offcuts, which is the smaller bits that you've got left over, use those as well, get them in there. Just remember to leave enough gap at the end for your water and for your food. So they go in just like that, absolutely perfectos. Carrots, just chop them up any old way. That's absolutely perfect. We'll put them in, just spread them around. What is important is as soon as those carrots dry out, or strawberries or whatever you're using, take them out and replace them. What is also important is when you take them out, just check underneath. If you've not put a dish underneath, like I haven't, just check the oats aren't mouldy when you do take them out. I'd say check those and swap them out every sort of 2 to 3 days, and you're going to be absolutely bang on. Now over on this side, on this side, or that side, we're going to want the water. So again, a nice shallow dish is absolutely perfect. Like I said earlier, it's best to use a shallow dish so when you get the babies, they don't drown. And look at this. We'll just scoop this out. Don't need a lot. And like I said earlier, this is for feeders only. Do not fill your tarantula or reptile dishes up with this. Always use water for those guys. But for feeders, this is absolutely perfect because they can also run across the top of it pretty easy, because they're not the cleverest of things when it comes to water, are the feeders. And all we do then is just place that, oh, might have to take that one out, place that down there so they've got access to the water. This spare one I'm going to put over the top there just because it keeps that area down there nice and dark. Absolutely perfectos. Then what we're also going to need to put in now is the dubias. So the adult dubias, you want 1 male to 5 females, and here are mine. These are all the females, and if you can see close up, they have like tiniest of wings on their backs, but they are adult females. So we'll put those in. So there she goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. They do cling on to this real good, as you can see. Usually a gentle tap like that gets them out. And then the males are rapid, but the males, this is a male, so the males have the big wings that come from here all the way back and cover the rear end, and that's how you tell the difference between a male and a female. So we'll get him in there as well. And then the next step is to put the lid on, and we're all done. And it's as easy as that. Microfarming for dubiaroaches. Scott's inverts made simple. Again, remember the food, the oats and the bug grub isn't enough. You do need something substantial. Carrots, grapes, strawberries, cucumber, and remember to change the food stuff every 2 to 3 days, or if it dries out, change it then. And again, if you haven't got a dish underneath them, make sure when you do take it out, just check the oats now it hasn't got any mold in. And that's it. So simple. Dubia microfarming, dead simple. Absolutely fantastic. If you've not got a massive collection, you don't need a lot. That's absolutely perfect. Best to keep those guys a little bit warmer if you can. If you can only keep them at room temperature, don't worry too much. You can keep them up to about 28 degrees. 28 degrees is around bang on. They will breed a lot at that temperature. At room temperature, they won't breed as much. The females can actually have up to 30 babies a month, but you're not really going to get that, to be completely fair to you guys. I certainly haven't seen a female lay 30, but that's what they can actually lay per month. So it will probably take a good 2 months before we see any feeders from them. But then the tiny little babies that come out are absolutely perfect for all the slings, large slings, small juvies as well. We can also let a couple of the other ones grow into adults, so we can feed your bigger spiders, and your geckos and things like that. And yeah, absolutely perfect. Because a couple of people have said to me, like, you know, I haven't got a massive collection, so I don't need a massive dubia colony set up with sort of hundreds or even thousands of dubias running. So we can make a dead simple one like this, and it's absolutely perfect if you've only got a small collection. Have you also subscribed to the channel? If not, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, because that makes the world of difference to myself. Become part of the notification squad by hitting that notification bell. It really does put a smile on my face, that one. Also, we are still running up until the 20th of this month, 20th of March 2021. We are running the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. There is some epic prizes in there. So if you haven't entered that, please scroll back to the previous videos, you'll see it there. Make sure you're entered and in with a chance of winning some absolutely fantastic, phenomenal prizes. Now, as I said, we're going to put links down in the description where you can get all this gear from. The oats, you can literally buy oats from shops or anywhere else. But if you need a brand new cricket keeper box, I'll put a link down in the description to where you can get that from, where you can get your live food as well from. Like I said, if you message the seller, whoever you're getting the dubias off, I personally recommend livefoodsforyou.co.uk. They will supply you with the adults. It might not be a ratio of 1 male to 5 females. You could end up with 3 males and 15 females, but you skin them down, and in your setup it's 1 male to 5 females. It might be a good idea just to keep another male in a separate container, just in case the male that you've got passes away in the weeks to come, and you've always got that backup. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please comment down below if you like it, if you're going to set one up, if you've already set one up, if you do it differently, let me know, because I would love to hear from you guys. And again, make sure you've got that notification bell on so you know when I upload straight away. You could be the first ones to come in and comment. And also, please like the video. And as always, guys, we shall see you again on the next one.